Hello everyday and welcome to the final week of the regular season of the NDBL. This is it. Over the last 8 weeks, your Florida Flygons have gone from puny little beginners who had never won a draft league match in their existence all the way to a team that might just make playoffs. There are 12 teams in this league and 9 weeks in the regular season, and currently 7 of the 8 playoff spots have been cinched and are locked in. And this battle, we are up against host and the New York Yanmas. If we win, we are guaranteed that number 8 spot. If host wins, they're guaranteed that number 8 spot. Everyone else is either eliminated from the league or already locked in, meaning this is the most intense match of the whole week. This is it. This is where we're the main characters. If we can pull off a win here, we are going into playoffs and there will be another week of the season, or this could be our last ever week as this version of the Florida Flygons, which would be sad. A Season 2 is planned to take place, but of course the finals would have to happen, and that's like 3 or 4 weeks away. But I'm also starting a new league called the LGL, and the week 1 match and the draft breakdown for that will be up tomorrow. So look forward to that if you do like the draft league content on this channel. I have actually gotten graphics for it, and it's going to look so much better than this season has. And this season was an improvement over our last draft season. So, you know, we keep improving on ourselves. That's nice. Anyway, New York Yanmas. They are a team that joined during week 3 because a different team dropped out. And they had 2 losses as soon as they joined. Since then, they managed to pick up 3 wins and another, I think it's another 3 losses, yeah. So we've gone 50-50, which is better differential than ours. We've gotten 3 wins and 5 losses, but I am going to give us the benefit of the doubt here, because we were up against the New York Yanmas, I think it was 2 weeks ago, for a week 7 match, and we beat them. Not just the trainer host. The actual New York Yanmas team is very different. Also, they were up against the 2 teams who have gone 1-8, no, 1-7 so far, and 0-8 so far. And I don't want to be mean to those teams, but I feel like the Yanmas had a slightly easier season than Flygons have. But of course, they still had to work hard to win those matches. I'm not trying to dispute any of that. Anyway, let's hop into their team draft, which is terrifying. Host decided to not change any of the Pokemon they drafted, which is, I think, a weird choice, but it was a pretty scary team with some scary ones, and I've blabbered on long enough. You know what the stakes are. Let's get into it. So first of all, they're Mega. They drafted one of the lower tier Megas. They drafted a Mega Ordino, who is a normal Fairy type. That's not their only Fairy type, but it didn't seem like that big a threat. It can work as like a bulky mon, and it can heal, but it doesn't really have much of an offensive presence. Tapu Lele, on the other hand, their tier 1 draft, is an extremely dangerous offensive presence with Psychic Surge, Moonblast, Psychic. The Psychic Fairy typing is terrifying. Luckily, Expanding Force Lele, which has been added through the Crown Tundra DLC, is banned in this league because that would just be too powerful, and Tapu Lele may just be banned from draft leagues in general because of the fact it's been given that, which would be insane. But they might be running Psychic Surge, and if they are, I've got a plan for that, which I think was very smart. The next, they drafted Alakazam, another Psychic type, an incredibly fast glass cannon that can hit like a truck. And I think I'm not too scared of that because we've got quite a bit of bulk that can take hits from it. They drafted Empoleon, who is their hazard removal. They drafted a Water-type starter. We drafted a Water-type starter. We're in sync here. I think those are the only Water-type starters. Actually, no, Greninja was drafted as well. And Swampert, I think Mega Swampert was drafted. I don't think Samurott was drafted. Primarina was drafted. And I don't think Inteleon was taken. So quite a few Water-type starters. But Ganon's the best, without a doubt. Then they drafted Tsarina, who's not Tsarina, just Tsarina, a Pokemon that I really like. I'm a big fan of that Pokemon. They've just got some good offensive presence with Drop Kick and stuff like that. Weezing is a incredibly bulky mon that can the New York Yanmas a few weeks ago were up against a Milotic team, and Weezing sat in front of a Milotic and managed to outlast it. Because it burned it, it was using Pain Split and Sludge Bomb. It managed to outlast a Milotic, one of the bulkiest ones in existence. So Weezing is terrifying. But you know what else is terrifying? Mudsdale. And they got one of those. Mudsdale is of course a ground type, which is great in Draft League. It's got access to Heavy Slam Stamina, which is Body Press Stamina. Body Press is a move that gets more and more powerful the higher your defense is, and every time Mudsdale takes a hit, its defense goes up. So as time goes on, the Mudsdale just does more and more damage and takes less and less, which is horrific. Then there's Mandibuzz, another very bulky mon, a bulky dark flying type carrying heavy duty boots. There's not much you can do to that thing. It's got access to Roost and stuff. But all of that pales in comparison to the most brutal Pokemon in Draft League. It's not the best. I think that still goes to like Landorus, Therian, or on occasion Mega Mawile. But one incredible Draft League Pokemon, and you can't say it's not, is Terrakion. They drafted Terrakion. They nicknamed this thing Bulldozer, and that is not a... what's the word? That nickname is fitting, is the only thing. This thing is the kill leader for their team, and it hits like a freight train. This thing mows through teams with like Choice Band, Close Combat, Earthquake, Iron Head, maybe Return, I don't know. I'm terrified of it. And that's not even, like, it's a terrifying Pokemon in general. They drafted Rotom Heat, so Dex's brother. Dex is not coming this week, as you can see. It's just a solid fire electric. They've used it quite a bit. Host is actually really going to like both Terrakion and Rotom Heat. They are a friend of mine. I do talk to him a bit. And finally, they drafted Iconium Z and Kyurem, so they can nuke something. Don't know what, but yeah, that's a terrifying team that we're up against for our final week. But you know what? We won 3 matches this season. We might still not be great battlers, but we have definitely improved, and I only want to improve as we go forward. And maybe we'll pull off another win, or maybe this will be the last team we ever build here. Whatever, let's go through our picks for this week. First up is Excalibur the Aegislash. I've underused 2 Pokemon that I should have used much more this season. Excalibur is one of them, and they are the first Pokemon that I thought of. Well, I was kind of thinking of Leonidas coming, and I decided Leonidas shouldn't come. We'll get onto why in a minute. Aegislash is carrying Expert Belt with it is a physical attacker. We got Iron Head, Shadow Claw, Shadow Sneak, and Sacred Sword. Iron Head is there to hit things like Tapu Lele and Mega Ordino and Mudsdale. Shadow Claw is there to hit things like Terrakion and I think it's really just there to hit Terrakion, but you know what? And Alakazam. Shadow Sneak is there for a little bit of priority, and Sacred Sword is here to hit things like Kyurem and Polion and again Terrakion. We got a lot of options to hit Terrakion. Carrying Expert Belt, which means that holders' attacks are super effective against the target, do even more damage, which is great. We're carrying a bulky sweeper set. For the 9th week in a row, Artemis is coming. I almost didn't bring Artemis this week. I was going to bring Leonidas instead, but then I thought, Artemis has been with us through so much for so long. I can't not bring them to the last week. This is the best choice I've ever made in draft. Patch was great, but the thing is, Artemis has come every week. Drafting fairy types is so important. I've learnt my lesson from the XBDLA, and hopefully Artemis can pull out a victory. The goddess of the hunt. My respect for Clefable has gone way up this season. I'm carrying another bulky Artemis set with Moonblast, Calm Mind, Soft Boiled, and Psychic. Moonblast is of course there for things like Kyurem, who is their noob, and I think Artemis should be able to take a few hits from it. Maybe not a Z move, but we'll see. Psychic is there in case they decide to switch in Weezing on us, and I'm carrying Calm Mind so we can set up, and Soft Boiled so we can heal. If we can get rid of everything they have that can hurt Artemis and just set up a bunch of Calm Minds and Soft Boils and don't get toxic, we could debatably sweep them. Last time we were up against the New York Yanmas, we swept them with Hidaki, but they've got a different team and they'll be preparing for that this week. Next is Patch, the Arctozolt. Patch is, of course, MVP of the season. Single-handedly won us the match against Phoenix in week, I think it was 5. The greatest draft league battle I've ever been a part of so far. I'm carrying Static so I can hurt some things. Or carrying the same set we used last week. They did very well last week, managing to get help our differential. It didn't matter though. Bolt Break with Choice Scarf so it hits like an absolute truck. Power doubles if you use moves before the target. And so that's like a base 170 power move, which is disgusting. Stomping Tantrum to hit things like Wheezing if it's neutralizing gas, I think. Empoleon, I'm not sure. There was other reasons for me to be carrying Stomping Tantrum. Like, I can't see a reason. You know, I'm gonna keep it on just, actually, no. We can use a better move than Stomping Tantrum. We can, and I know it. Not Iron Tail, where is it? Where's the move that we know that's better? Could Rock Slide work better? I'm gonna keep Stomping Tantrum, because I don't know what I was thinking, but I believed in it. Icicle Crash is, for that extra little bit of priority, right? No, it just hits very hard. And you know what? Sometimes that's all you need. And finally, Iron Tail is there for things like Tapu Lele and Mega Ordino. Choice Scarf, so I'll have to get this thing out, get this thing in, get it out, all of that. It's kind of the polar opposite of Artemis and Haiducky. It's meant to go in and deal out some hits and get out of there. Next up, we're bringing the best Water-type starter in Draft League. Greninja's still my second favorite Pokemon of all time, but Ganon has been useful this season. Kind of our second in command. It is worked as a much better Rapid Spinner than a Rotom has, sadly. Rapid Spin, Flip Turn for that little bit of momentum, Hydro Pump, and then Ice Beam in case of switching Sarina as their main priority to this. Ice Beam's only really there if a Blastoise Ganon turns into our last Pokemon standing, but we'll have it just in case. Next up, the other also we're carrying leftovers, just so you know. The other Pokemon we've underutilized this season is Manny the Mamoswine. Earthquake, Ice Shard, Ashlocass, and Knockoff. This thing is the exact Smogon set that is recommended, and I think it can work well. It hasn't gone well the last 2 times you use it. 3rd time's a charm. What could possibly go wrong? Finally, Haiducky. I know I'm going up against one of the Poke Commandments from M&J TV, who says never use Cresselia in Draft League. I love this Pokemon so much now. It's a great legendary. I almost love it as much as I love Darkrai. That duo is incredible. Chef's kiss. Leftovers with Levitate, Calm Mind, Moonlight, and Moonblast. But what's that last move? Expanding Force. Expanding Force is kind of a weird move because it's just like 10 base power less than Psychic. Unless something happens. Or what's that thing that happens? Oh yeah, Psychic Terrain. That thing that Tapu Lele turns on whenever it switches in. If they bring Tapu Lele, I can go in with Haiducky and use 160 base power stab psychic move expanding force for 4 turns. They would play themselves. I get to slaughter whatever their counter is to this thing. Even Mandibuzz would want like a Moonblast to the face. And then this thing can just sit in and Moonlight, Calm Mind, Expanding Force, Moonblast anything on their team. That's the plan. That's our draft. One last crazy ride. We've done well to make it this far with 3 wins. I went into the season, my aim was to get 3 wins, and if we can make it to playoffs, we'll be up against the Bedtime Bidoofs, and I don't know our odds. But we'll try. We'll really, really try. This is it. It's been an honor being your coach so far, team. If we don't make it through this, I want to know that I'm proud of each and every one of you, and you have made me fall in love with Draft League. One last ride. Let's fly Flygons. Okay, this is it. Big ol' Week 9 final battle. They did not bring Tapu Lele. I'm very, very angry. I am incredibly disappointed. Okay. I don't know who I'm gonna lead with here. I think I can see a Mudsdale lead or Kiermund Wheezing. I'm gonna go Haiducky. I think Haiducky is my best option here. And out comes the Mudsdale. Cool. I don't want them to know what I have, so I'm gonna just Calm Mind here and see if I can sweep. It would be incredible if I could. They're gonna set up Stealth Rocks. Okay. How much can I do with... There's no point in not really expending force now, I guess. The question is, how much can I do with it? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna click it and see what that does. Let's switch out. Let's set up their rocks. Ooh, solid amount of damage. I'm just gonna do that again. And oh, here comes a Z move. Oh, that was quite a bit. Okay, I need to heal. And hope that they go for something else. Or do I switch out here? I don't know, I'm panicking. Hideki does have a lot of use later in the game, and I'd like to get rid of that. So I'm gonna go into Ganon, because it can hurt this thing. And I want to get rid of those rocks. I don't think this thing has electric type moves. I should be running calcs, shouldn't I? Oh! Oh, we were predicted. Okay, that sucks. What's our speed? 193 speed against 317. Yeah, they probably outspeed me here. I gotta go into Artemis. That's bad. Yeah, that's very, very bad. Okay, this thing hits so... That sucks. Oh, that really sucks. I think I just gotta stay in and try to get these turns done. I'm just gonna Moonblast here, and they got Flash Cannon. Oh wait, we're gonna Thor! And we'll knock it out! Artemis the king, I guess, in this situation. Okay, we get the first knockout, but our team was just... I think like 3 of our mons are below half HP after that. And they're obviously going to be trying to figure out what to switch into here. And now it comes Wheezing. Yeah, I can't say I didn't see this one coming. This thing's going to go for a Sludge Bomb now. So I got to go into... yeah, I don't know. I also don't know what ability it has. Yeah, I'm going to go into Excalibur here to take a Sludge Bomb. We're going to come in, and they're going to set this Toxic Spikes. Okay. That's terrible. That's very terrible. I am going to switch into Ganon. No, Ganon can't. I need a clean switch into Ganon. I might need a sack some. Who's the least useful member of the team right now? I need to get rid of these hazards. Hideki is good against Terrakion, and so is Artemis. I think Excalibur's our best bet against Terrakion. So probably Hideki switching in here is our best way to hurt them. Yeah, I'm gonna go into Hideki. Okay, we take quite a bit. And then Hideki either... Oh, wait, they didn't attack. They might not be running an attacking move on Wheezing. Okay, this is big. I'm going to... I think I'm faster than this thing, so I'm just going to Moonlight. I'm going to get it, and I'm going to heal. And they have Heavy Slam. Oh, wait, we can take hits from this thing. Okay, I'm going to Calm Mind. Oh, wait, how much does Earthquake do? I'm going to do the calcs real quick. So, Cresselia, physically defensive, up against a Mudsdale, Stealth Rock set. Rock Slide, I don't think they're running Rock Slide. Earthquake doesn't do anything. Body Press only does like 7.4%. And we have Levitate. I forgot about that. Yeah. I think I am going to Calm Mind here. And then use Moonlight yet again. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna get that off. This thing might be faster than me, though. Yeah, I'm gonna Expanding Force. Or... I'm really glad I got rid of that Pro Freeze because we managed to do damage, but... I swear we should have been poisoned. Oh, maybe Levitate gets rid of that poisoning. I'm gonna Expanding Force into this thing and I hope that does quite a bit. It does indeed. Okay, so we move fast. Yeah, we move first. Okay, so... Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that again. No, I'm gonna Moonlight here. I'm gonna pick a switch because they need this thing. Yeah, I'm gonna Moonlight because I don't think this thing can do much. And they're gonna Pain Split quite a bit of HP. So, like, okay, I'm feeling stressed now because people have joined the call. Not the call, the match. Okay, I'm just gonna Expanding Force because I think that knocks out. Yeah, it did 89% of its health last time. Yeah, I'm just gonna Expanding Force here. They're gonna switch out into Slapping. Slapping is gonna live. We're gonna start healing with leftovers. How much does this thing do to us? Rotom Heat. I'm gonna assume it's a pivot. What happens if it's... this thing gets Signal Beam, doesn't it? Signal Beam only does about 24%. So I'm just gonna Moonblast this. Yeah, I think that's the best option. Here. Okay, they're gonna Volt Switch out. Into Empoleon. Okay, so we're starting to heal up quite a bit here. Now that Empoleon's here, I think I'm going to Expanding Force, see how much we can do to it. Okay, so we do not do anything to Empoleon. I'm going to Expanding Force again to try to scare it. Like, how much did we do there? 33%? Yeah, I'm going to do that again. I don't think we need to. Okay, they're gonna... Yeah, I can hit it again, and I think that knocks out. It doesn't. Do they knock us out here? They don't. Okay, so... I think they sack this thing off and try to... yeah, I think they sack this thing off here. So I'm just going to Expanding Force to knock it out. Yeah, down it goes. And what's their switch in to this going to be? Maybe Terrakion. Do they go into Terrakion this early? They might be running a few calcs right now. I think we're doing quite well. I'm stressed. I'm very, very stressed here. Okay, they're gonna go into this thing. I'm just gonna Expanding Force it and hope that's enough. Oh, they're gonna Heat Wave. That's gonna knock us out. Okay, so we managed to really hurt their team. Now that this thing's out, yeah, I'm running Thick Fat, so I think Manny can just come in and knock off on their team. We're going to get to Toxic It, which is great. Yeah, we might have. Okay, wait, no, we're toxic. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm gonna knock off here. They're gonna overheat. That is quite a bit, but we've got thick fat, so we should survive. And we're scarfed. Okay. As long as it doesn't interact. I don't know what I was expecting there. I'm running choice band. So this thing is faster than me. I think I want to send in. Okay. I think I just knock off and attack Manny here. This thing just sits here and slaughters me. Pretty much. Yeah, they're gonna close combat. That's gonna get rid of Manny's existence. Oh, thanks, Manny. You did well, buddy. Do I go into Artemis here? I think they're either choice scarf or, but I don't want to take that risk because that happened last time. Yeah, I'm gonna go into Excalibur, our main counter to this thing, and I'm just going to Shadow Claw. Because I think, wait, how much does a knockoff from Terrakion do to us? Wait, no, the Excalibur counts never work, so I'm just gonna Shadow Claw here. And I have no clue. Okay. In comes Tiny, the horse. We get to do a solid man damage, but their stamina's about to start. Okay, they're gonna go for an earthquake here, aren't they? Yeah. I gotta pick a sack. And I think we sack Artemis. I don't think Artemis is useful. We got counters to Terrakion, to Weezing. It's all down to Excalibur here. Yep, out comes Clefable. Clefable's gonna get toxic. This thing's gonna earthquake and down glows Clefable. Okay, so I need to run some calcs. Can Ganon kill this thing? It does come down to Ganon. Okay, so Blastoise, Rapid Spin Pivot versus a Mudsdale Stealth Rock set. Scald only does about 50%. What about Hydro Pump? Because I'm not running Scald. Hydro Pump only does about 68% to it. So I've got to send in something else to hurt this. Or I let Ganon go down with a Rapid Spin. And then send in Patch to like Icicle Crash. How much does Icicle Crash do to this? Oh, not Icicle Crash. Arcto. Do we just lose? No. I refuse to just lose. Icicle Crash does about 50%. So I gotta go into Ganon, Hydro Pump it, then let Patch ruin this thing's day. Pretty much. Yeah. Do not miss this Hydro Pump. Do not miss the Hydro... Ganon, no! That might be it. That might be game. Patch, down to you. Sorry, bro. Yeah, we just got Icicle Crash here. We're gonna get it. Do we get a flinch? Nope. And Patch goes down. Yeah, I just got a thing from Sir Kill saying I shouldn't let Crest go down. Guys, that might be game. That might be it, that might be season. They got their revenge. We beat them twice in 2 different leagues, and now they're gonna beat us in this one. Tiny, the Mudsdale, is about to carry the New York Yanmas to playoffs, and we are about to not make it. What's the most damage we can do to this? Aegislash, blank set. I'm going all out on these calcs here. 218 attack. Oh wait, what? It says our attack's already 218. Did I put any EVs into attack? Oh wait, this is it in short sword mode. Aegislash sealed, if we assume we're sub-toxic. Wait, what's our thing? 218? Are we just max? Yeah, I'm gonna have to assume that we're just max attack. Anyway, what's doing most damage? Shadow Claw? Does about 12%, 70 base power, 80 base power, but it's resisted. Yeah, you just got a Shadow Claw. It's got a chance for a critical hit. Yeah. Come on, knock it out! No! And that's it. Ugh. GG. That sucks. Your Florida Flygons are out of the NDBL. We lost to a Mudsdale named Tiny. I think I didn't play well with Cress. If I had been more defensive, I'm sure Host is absolutely losing his mind because I thought we would have won it at the beginning there. Yeah, there's the GG. It was a fun season. I'm really glad I did it. I learned a lot. We won 3 battles, and we had never won a Jar League match before. We beat Host before, and they learned from that. They prepared, and they crushed us. So, yeah, good luck to Host in playoffs. You better win it all now, because I'm annoyed that I lost. But, yeah, I don't know if we're going to be doing a Season 2. I am out of the league, sadly. If we do Season 2, I will tell you who managed to win and everything. I might do a video where I just go through the stats of everyone on the team. But yeah, we didn't quite make it. I got to get a replay. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching this season of the NDBL. It was a great experience. I learned so much. I grew to love so many Pokemon. I think that Hydro Pump miss might have ruined it for us. Like, we would have been able to pull it back if Ganon didn't ruin it. So that's made Blastoise go way down in my estimation of how good it is. It's no longer the best water-type starter. Apparently, Empoleon is better. Thank you all so much for watching this season. It's been dogtastic. You've been dogtastic. And you know what? I've been pretty dogtastic too. My name is ODF. Hope you have a dogtastic day. I'll see you on the next one, and ODF out. Goodbye.